Hi there, today I'm going to talk to you about something important. So, do you have a desired image of yourself physically that you're trying to achieve for a long time but are finding it very difficult? For example, suppose you want to lose few pounds. Suppose your ideal weight is something that you feel like you have always been chasing but you could never really get there despite of all the effort you put in. For that, I have a very easy hack for you. All you need to do is visualize your desired body image. So what happens is sometimes we work out really hard. We work out at the gym, either to gain muscles, to get rid of fat. And what happens is that we sometimes find it really slow to get result, or when we do get the result, we somehow go back to the state we were in. This happens to me a lot, but through that for a long time. Something that really helped me was finding out that okay, I have this issue. I remember training for 2-3 months in challenges, losing a weight, and then getting it back in less than 2 weeks. And I always used to wonder why is this happening. Every time I come to a state where I feel like okay, this is it, I have reached the goal or the target I had set for myself physically, I would again go back to that original state. What happens here is that we kind of self-sabotage our own successes when we see that, okay, hey, we have achieved what we wanted. Somewhere inside us, we really don't feel like this is who we are. For example, if I am, for example, when I'm talking about myself, I was 67 kilogram and my ideal weight was less than 60 kilogram. 61, 62. So every time I would come down, my weight would come down after many months of training. I would see that within 2-3 weeks my weight would again go up. And I realized that I was really self-sabotaging myself. Every time I saw in the mirror that my weight has gotten less, I would suddenly go on a mode of it's time to celebrate, it's time to have something, it's time to, put on some more weight, because somewhere inside me I did not feel like this is who I am. So the first thing to do is notice how you are seeing yourself. Are you also self-sabotaging yourself? Do you really think you can achieve that goal? I mean, it's kind of a paradox because we want to achieve that goal, that's why we are pursuing it. But after we actually get it, we feel like this is not who we are. So the best way to really get your desired results fast is to train yourself. Train yourself over here and you will see it over here. The best thing about this hack is that it takes much less time. When I began to realize that I am actually perceiving myself as a version of me that I do not want, I began to switch it to the version of me I do want, somebody who is flexible, high of energy, very fit, of the weight that I feel is ideal, and can do lots of things. The moment I began to have that transition, I saw that physically my transition was also appearing. So there are certain things you need to do. First of all, you can write down how you want to see yourself physically. This could be a certain body weight you want to let go of. It could be a certain body structure. It could be gaining muscles. It could be doing or performing certain physical exercises. So you need to first write it down. Being in that form, like before you even get your goal, you need to be able to imagine that you already have it. And once you make it a habit, once you do get to your goal, when you do your specific thing that you have always wanted to do, for example, you always wanted to do 50 push-ups, when you do it, you need to appreciate yourself that hey, this is who I am, I'm so glad, I'm so happy, be proud of yourself. I mean, in a good way, of course. Being proud of yourself, practicing self-love, practicing care is also really important. So when you have achieved that goal, be proud of it. You can also set another goal that okay, now I have done this, I want to do that, but it's not always necessary. The best thing to do is to have an idea, have a clear vision of how you want to see yourself, and then also to sustain that vision through regularly self-talk, through practicing, through working out. And you will see that once you have actually fixed your identity over there, it will not be very difficult. It will not be very easy to lose it. Afterwards, when I fixed the way I saw myself, after I started to visualizing myself as a form of me I want to be, I saw that it is really rather difficult to lose my form and to gain weight and to lose muscles, because now the new identity of me is this who I am, who keeps on getting better at these performances and stunts, rather than the person who I used to be, like many months back, who was struggling to be in form, who was struggling to do stunts, and who was struggling to do lots of um, he was struggling to do lots of physical gymnastic movements. And right now, the more clearer goals I have, the more I visualize myself in that state, I really find it easier to be in the state. So there's a lot of connection between our mind and our body, and the more we appreciate ourselves, the more we give that self-love to ourselves, we will see that our body also reflects that. So I hope you like it. I hope you find it useful. Let me know. Take care.